Sorry,
Hello,
Edu. Hi,
hello,
Edu.
hello. Good afternoon from Spain.
Hi, how are you doing? Um, Edu, I'm not sure if, can you hear me?
Hello?
Hi, Anna.
Eh,
Welcome to class.
Hello. I had problem with my headphones. Can you hear
That's
me
okay.
now?
Yeah, I can definitely
Okay.
hear you. How are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you. And you?
I'm doing well, thanks for asking. And so, Anna, where are you from?
I'm from Spain, from
Okay,
Madrid.
awesome. So it looks like we've got a number of Spanish students. Edu
Ah,
and
Yeah,
Christian
yeah,
are
yeah.
also from
Hey,
Spain.
you're from La Rioja.
Okay, not sure about that one, but Maria Alexandra and Suna, welcome to class, both of you. Maria, how are you doing?
Hello, teacher. Fine, thank you. And you?
I'm doing well, thanks for asking. Maria, where are you from?
I'm from Colombia.
Okay, nice. And Maria, what do you like to do for fun? What do you do in your free time?
Normally, I like to um, watch series of TV or live to do exercise with my friends.
Okay,
Going to the movie, going to see a movie in the cinema. Um,
nice.
no more.
Okay, cool. So I like to watch TV series, we would say.
Yes.
Yeah, TV series. Cool. Um, and Suna, welcome to class as well. Suna, how are you doing?
I'm good. How are you today?
I'm doing well. Nice to see you again. Um, Suna, what have you done today? What did you do today?
Um, I'm not special. Special day. It's
Okay.
normally day.
It's a normal day?
Yes.
Okay. So what do you normally do then? What do you normally do?
I cook dinner and I take her work with my daughter and I watch a TV. Same day.
Okay. Okay. Nice. So just a normal day. Perfect. And what about you, Anna? What did you do today?
I was working in the morning, and in the afternoon I was studying English, and I was swimming pool. I was in my swimming pool.
Nice. Okay. So maybe I went swimming
I'm
in my
swimming.
pool. Okay. Yeah, nice. That sounds like a good day. And Edu, what about you? What did you do today, Edu?
Excuse me. The problem in connection.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks
No,
like there's
yes.
some sort of lag, Edu. Is there
One
a way
thing,
that
one
you
thing.
can connect directly to the internet? So plug in like an Ethernet cable or get really, really close to your router. So both those things usually help.
No, I'm not listening. Okay.
Okay. So maybe,
No,
Edu,
no,
this might be
sorry, sorry, no, no listening.
okay. Bueno, te voy a explicar en español rápidamente. La cosa que usualmente funciona si acerca su router de Wi-Fi o tal vez se enchufa el cable de Ethernet. Um,
Okay.
yeah, it just seems like there's a slight lag. Um,
The Wi-Fi. A ver.
okay. But good. Let's get started with today's class as well. Um, and so today we'll talk about restaurants. And so, Christian, can you read the title and the next couple of lines?
Restaurant. In today's lesson, we will learn how to talk about food, order food and drinks, tell people about your favorite restaurant.
Nice. Really good pronunciation of favorite. And it's a hard word. So favorite. But you did a really good job with that. Okay, and yeah, let's go to the next page. And let's start with, and Andy, welcome to class. Andy, how are you doing?
I'm good, thanks. How's it going?
Okay. Doing well, thanks for asking. Andy, where are you from?
I'm from Indonesia.
Nice, Indonesia. Cool. And again, yeah, welcome to class. And
Thank
Amori,
you.
welcome to class as well. Amori, how are you doing?
Teacher, I'm doing great. Thank you for asking you.
Nice, I'm doing well. Thanks for asking.
That's great.
Yeah, it looks like we've actually got another student. Oh, no, that's just Edu. Okay, perfect. And so let's go to the first question. Edu, can you read the first question? And Maria, can you answer?
Okay. Who asked to me?
Oh, yeah, it looks like Edu dropped out. Christian, can you read the first question? And Maria, can you answer?
Do you like eating in restaurants?
Yes. Normally, every day I eat in the restaurant because I work all day and I take my lunch in the restaurant every day.
All right, so what verb would we use instead of take here? So we wouldn't say I take lunch in a restaurant. What verb do we use?
To have.
Yeah, exactly. So I have lunch in a restaurant.
Okay.
And we'd also change this first sentence a little bit. So normally every day I eat in restaurants. So we'd want to change the location of every day. Where would we put every day?
Sorry, teacher, but I don't understand the question.
And that's okay. So we need to move this word. So we need to put it somewhere else in the sentence.
Okay.
So where would we move it? Does anybody know? Does anybody have an idea?
At the end of the sentence, I eat in restaurants every day, maybe.
Yeah. I eat in restaurants every day. Or I eat in a restaurant every day. I think that might sound a little bit better. I eat in a restaurant every day. You could say restaurants in plural without the article. It's up to you. Because I work all day and I have lunch in a restaurant. That sounds good. Maria, can you read that sentence with the corrections?
Yes. Yes, normally I eat in a restaurant every day because I work all day and I have lunch in a restaurant.
Nice. Really good job, Maria. Maria, can you ask Suna the next question?
Okay, Suno, how often do you eat at restaurant?
I usually go to the restaurant twice per week.
Nice. So I usually go to restaurant twice. You could say per. There's another word we could use.
Or week.
And yeah, twice a week. Good. And what article would we put here? We wouldn't say the.
At the restaurant. Mm,
So it's actually a. So I usually go to a restaurant twice a week.
Yes.
Yeah. So if you said the restaurant, it'd be more specific. The restaurant. So that's a definite article. So it'll be a specific that a restaurant. That one, that specific one. But if it's just a restaurant, so Suna, can you read that sentence one more time?
Yes, I usually go to a restaurant twice a week.
Nice, exactly. Really good work. And Suna, can you ask the next question? And Anna, can you answer?
Yes, Anna, what did you eat the last time you ate in a restaurant?
The last time I was in a restaurant, I ate some pizza.
Okay, some pieces of pizza. That would be good. I ate some pieces of pizza. And how was it? Was it good, Anna? Or was it not very good?
Sorry?
So what was the pizza like? Was it good or was it not very good?
It was very good.
Okay, perfect. Nice. And Anna, can you ask Andy the next question?
What is your favorite meal to order?
My favorite meal to order is pasta.
Okay. What kind of pasta, Andy?
Um, the usual spaghetti.
Okay. Spaghetti?
Yeah,
With red sauce or with white sauce or with fish sauce or with meat sauce? What kind of sauce do you like?
with bolognese, the red sauce,
Okay. Yeah,
and
bolognese.
extra cheese.
And extra cheese? Okay. What
Yeah.
kind of cheese? Usually provolone or parmesan?
Yeah,
What kind of cheese?
I think mozzarella and the letter you say.
Okay. Nice. Good answer. Um, yeah, perfect. And does anybody have any questions on this page? Okay, good. Let's go to the next page. And Christian, can you read the title, the directions, and the first three words?
Vocabulary. Define each word. Check. Party. Starter.
Good. And Maria, can you read the next three words?
Okay, napkin, side dish, special.
Nice. Okay, good. And let's start with the first word. Suna, what do you think the first word means?
After I ate the food, I pay the food price.
Sorry, Suna, I didn't hear the last word.
I pay the price.
Okay. So I think this is good. Instead of saying pay the price, we'd probably say I pay the check. So after I eat, I pay the check. So it's the cost of the meal. It's like the receipt. Does that make sense, Suna?
Yes.
Okay, good. Yeah, good definition. Anna, what about actually, let's put this up for anybody. Does anybody know what the next word means? What's party?
Party is a reunion of some friends to.
Close. This is hard. That's one definition of party. We're talking about a party in a restaurant. Does anybody know what this would mean? Does anybody have any ideas?
No, I have no idea.
How many people?
Okay, so how many people maybe are in your group when you go to eat? So if you have a party of two, they're just two people who you're eating with, you and one person. But if you have a party of 10, maybe you're eating with a big group of people. Does that make sense, Anna?
Okay.
Okay, good. What about the next word? Andy, can you define the next word?
Starter. It's an appetizer.
Yeah.
The meal that is served before the main course.
Nice. The main course. Really good job. And Christian, what about the next one?
A napkin is used to clean your chin
Okay,
or
your chin.
your mouth.
Yeah, your mouth. Or your chin, I suppose. Or your hands.
Yes.
Yeah, for sure. Exactly. So it can be either paper or cloth. Maria, what about the next word? Sorry, Maria, are you there?
Yes, teacher, sorry, I'm mute.
That's okay.
And the next word, side dish. I don't know, maybe, I don't know. I try to connect two words, but I don't understand. Okay.
Sorry, that's okay. Suna, can you help us out? Do you have any ideas, Suna?
A side dish is like some potato or salad.
Okay, yeah, definitely. So it's not the main dish. Whoa, not the main dish, but something else you order. Be like a potato or French fries.
Bruschetta.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. But good. And so, Maria, what about the last one? What about special, Maria?
Maybe in this context is the main dish, but special in the restaurant. I don't know.
Sorry.
I hear in occasion special of the day, but I don't know if have relation with this word.
Yeah, it's exactly the special of the day. So it's
Ah,
just something that's specific to a certain restaurant, or maybe it's a low-priced meal. It's a special low-priced meal that they only have that day. Um, but for sure, it's something that's specific to that restaurant, something that's new, or something that's low-priced. But good. Does anybody have any questions on this page? Any questions? Okay, that looks good. You guys did a great job with those definitions. Let's go to the next. Let's go to the next page. And let's have Suna. Can you ask the first question? And Anna, can you find the correct answer? Whoa.
Yes. Yeah. Can you bring over some ketchup when you have a chance?
Sure, right away.
Nice. Great answer. Anna, can you ask the next question? And Andy, can you answer?
Can I take your order?
Today we have sweet. Can I take your order? I'd like a hamburger with French fries.
Nice. Perfect. Really good job. Andy, can you ask Christian the next question?
Would you like anything else?
Just the bill, please.
Perfect. Christian, can you ask Maria the last question?
Where are your specials today?
Today we have sweet potato soup with rosemary chicken.
Good. Really good pronunciation. Rosemary, sweet potato soup. Sounded good. Okay, let's change this up a little bit, and let's have you guys make up your own answers. So, can you try to make up your own answers? And so, Maria, can you ask Suna the first question?
Okay, Suna, can you bring over some ketchup when you have a chance?
Sure, I'll be right back. Your ketchup.
Nice. I'll be right. We're missing a preposition. Your ketchup. What preposition's missing there?
With.
Yeah, with. Can you repeat with?
With.
Yeah, with. Good. And Suna, can you, pardon?
Yes, pardon. Can I take your order?
Yeah, and Anna, can you answer?
Yes, please. I'll have spaghetti bolognese.
Nice. Whoa. Have spaghetti. One of those words that I always spell incorrectly. And bolognese. Nice. Really good job. Spaghetti bolognese. And Anna, can you ask Andy the next question?
Would you like anything else?
Yes, I'd like some ice cream for the dessert.
Sorry, what flavor ice cream, Andy?
Vanilla, please.
Nice. Okay, vanilla. One small thing, we wouldn't say the dessert. We'd just say I'd like some ice cream for dessert. So not the,
Okay.
but good. Andy, can you ask Christian the last question?
What are your specials today?
We have a Spanish paella.
Sorry, one more time, Christian?
We have Spanish paella.
Ah, paella. We wouldn't change the pronunciation of like a typical Spanish dish, so it'd still be paella. We have Spanish paella. That was good though. I like your American accent. Okay, and Christian, can you make up a question? So can you make up a question? And Maria, can you answer?
Yes. We can see the wine list.
Yes, sure. I'll be right back with the, I don't know how to say, wine? How to say, uh, leather, but it's not leather. Card.
Okay, yeah, with the card.
Of wines?
We would say with the list, with the wine list, or with the menu, the wine menu,
Okay.
or wine list, or the yeah. We wouldn't use card, I don't think. You could say the wine card or the drink card. The drink menu would sound better, or the drink list or the wine list. But good, really good answer and really great question. Christian, one small thing. Can we see the wine list? I think you just misordered the sentence, but that sounded good. Really nice job. Okay, and does anybody have any questions on this page? Any questions?
The words when you have a chance, it's to be more polite, right? And can I also say by any chance?
Ah, by any chance. Yeah. Can you repeat chance?
Change. By any chance.
Okay. It's a little bit different. It has the soft sound, so it's chance, not change.
Change.
Close. So chance.
Chance.
Yeah, perfect. Chance. So by
Chance.
any chance. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, perfect. And that would be a little bit more polite. Any other questions? Okay, let's go to the next page. And let's have Suna. Can you read the title and the verbs?
Yes. Complete the sentence with the correct verb conjugation. To have, to order, to trip, to be, to fly.
Awesome. Really good work. Really good pronunciation of conjugation. And Anna, can you try the first sentence?
He wanted a ordered a mistake too, but the waiter didn't hear him.
Okay. So you have the verb correct. You said ordered. We'd want to
But
change the conjugation.
to order,
Yeah, so we just use the infinitive, to order. But the waiter didn't hear him. Can you read the whole sentence one more time, Anna?
we wanted to order a milkshake too, but the waiter didn't hear him.
Good. Really nice work. And Andy, what about the next sentence?
Pizza. Um, Pizza is her favorite food for 10 years? Or
Not quite.
has pizza has been
Yeah,
her
pizza has
favorite?
been. Sorry. Can you read the whole sentence?
Pizza has been her favorite food for 10 years.
Yeah. And what if it's not her favorite food anymore? What's another way you could say it?
Pizza had been.
Okay. Yeah, there's another easier way of saying it. Had been would work. Um, so you could say pizza had been her favorite food for 10 years before she tried uh, spaghetti bolognese. Um, what if it's just this simple?
Wasn't?
Wasn't? You're really close. It'd just be was. So if it's not anymore, pizza was her favorite food. Does that make sense, Andy?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. But I think has been was what I was going for that one. So really nice work. Christian, what about the next sentence?
The waiter flew on the customer's foot, and the food flew everywhere.
Really great job with the irregular past tense of to fly, which is flew. We would use a different verb at the beginning. What verb might work?
The waiter I don't know. The waiter tripped.
Sorry, Christian, can you read the whole sentence one more time?
The waiter tripped on the customer's food, and the food flew everywhere.
Perfect. Awesome.
What is
Maria,
the-
what about the pardon?
What is mean customer food in here?
Okay. So it's the foot of the client. The foot of the like maybe their shoe. So the customer's foot is the waiter tripped on the customer's foot. So it's like he ran into and stumbled over the customer's foot. Does that make sense, Suna?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Maria, what about the last sentence?
Okay. I ordered the chicken parm at the restaurant last night.
Perfect. How was it? So how was it, Maria?
How was it?
Yeah, how was the chicken parm?
Ah, okay. Sorry, I don't understand. Good. It's a good chicken.
Pardon?
How was it, the chicken parm?
Yeah, how was it?
Delicious.
Nice, delicious. Really good answer. And instead of saying I don't understand, I didn't.
I didn't. Okay.
Yeah, because it had passed by that point. It's like, oh, sorry, I didn't understand.
Okay.
But good. Awesome. Really good work, everybody. Does anybody have any questions on this page? Any questions? Ah, and how can I say card? Amori. What's like the menu? I'm not sure what you're trying to ask, Amori. I'm not sure when you asked it either. It was probably a little while ago. But good. And so let's move on to the next page. And let's have Anna, can you read the title and this idiom?
Idiom. Mouth watering. Something that tastes amazing. So good it makes your mouth water.
Perfect. Really good job. Good pronunciation. And let's have Andy. Can you read the question and then try to answer it?
Can you use this idiom in a sentence? I had a fruit smoothies, and it was very mouth-watering.
Nice. It was very mouth watering. This is good. We would change fruit smoothies. So because you said it's one. So how would you change fruit smoothies?
Mm. Sorry?
Okay, so because you said it's an article that means just one. How would we
Mhm.
change fruit smoothies to make it suit the sentence? How would we change that?
A glass?
Not quite. Does anybody else have any ideas? How would we change this?
Smoothie?
Yeah, I had a fruit smoothie, and it was very mouth-watering. That'd be great. Andy, can you read that sentence one more time?
I had a fruit smoothie, and it was very mouth-watering.
Good. Awesome. What about you, Christian? Can you try to use this idiom in a sentence?
The food that makes my mother is very mouth-watering.
That makes my mother is very sentence. We would want to change the food that makes my mother. How do we change that? So, Christian, how would we change this sentence? How would we change that makes my mother? Okay, does anybody have any ideas? Does anybody know how we would change this sentence?
That is made by.
Okay, the food that is made by my mother? That would be good. That's a really passive sentence. So
My mother makes.
yeah, exactly. So that is made. And then, so yeah, I'm not sure who said that, but the food that my mother makes. So we do want the subject, or well, that my mother makes. It's just a little bit different. The person makes the food. But good. So, Christian, can you read that sentence one more time?
The food that my mother makes is very mouth-watering.
Yeah, good. Really good job. And we try to avoid passive sentence because they sound. But they are frowned. So they're still correct, but they're really frowned upon. So passive construction is something that you try to avoid as much as possible. Hopefully that makes sense. Does anybody have any questions on this page? Okay, no questions. What about frowned upon? Suna, what does frowned upon mean?
I don't know. Frowned up.
Okay, does anybody know what frowned upon means? Can anybody tell us what it means?
That people disapproves.
Yeah, it's disapproved of. People maybe look down on it, for sure. And yeah, really good job. Thanks, Christian. Let's go to the next page and let's talk about some articles. And let's have Maria, can you read the title?
Okay, articles. Add or don't add the correct article.
Good. Suna, can you try the first sentence?
Yeah, she wanted to have some effort with her salad.
Okay. Remember, we're just working with articles here. So articles, oh gosh, that's so annoying. Articles are a, an, and the.
An effort with her salad.
Yeah. So she wanted to have, can you repeat that one more time, the whole sentence, Suna?
She wanted to have an apple with her salad.
Yeah, she wanted to have an apple with her salad. Good. And let's try the next one. Anna, can you try the next one?
I have never eaten a cheesecake.
Sorry, the second sentence.
Sorry. I don't know the way to the restaurant. I thought you did.
Good. Nice job. And Andy, what about the third sentence?
I have never eaten cheesecake.
Yeah, so you don't need an article there. I've never eaten cheesecake. You could say, I've never eaten a cheesecake. Or if you're talking about a specific restaurant, I've never eaten the cheesecake from Michael's Cheesecake Factory. But I think it sounds best without an article, so I've never eaten cheesecake. Really nice job, Andy. Christian, what about the next sentence?
Look, a muffin. It's moldy. I dare you to eat moldy muffin.
Okay, close. The first article is definitely correct. Look, a muffin. Because it's any muffin. But then we say it's moldy. So we're kind of defining the muffin. And then I dare you to eat... What article would we use here? Because we do need an article.
Ah, an A.
Not quite. It's not. Because it's defined now. So it's a moldy. So we're now defining the muffin.
Ah, okay. I dare you to eat the moldy muffin.
Yeah, exactly. I dare you to eat the moldy muffin. So it's this one specific muffin that is moldy. So can you read the whole sentence one more time, Christian?
Look, a muffin. It's moldy. I dare you to eat the moldy muffin.
Good. Awesome job. Maria, what about the next sentence?
Okay, I would like an entire pie, please.
Okay, yeah, I'd like an entire pie, please. You could also say the. I'd like the entire pie, please, if you can see it.
Okay.
So, but yeah, your sentence was really good. So if you, but good. The next one, Anna.
I want an unicycle. Any unicycle will do.
Close. We pronounce unicycle. Unicycle. Can you repeat unicycle?
Unicycle.
Yeah. And in this case, we use a different article. It's not un. Does anybody know what article we'd use? Yeah, I want a unicycle. Can you explain why, Andy?
Because the word unicycle starts with what you say, a the I don't know the word.
Okay.
That
So it
is
starts with,
AUIO. What is that in English?
yeah, a U, a long U sound.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. Good. Let's go and talk about that a little bit more. Anna, can you read the title and the first line, the first sentence?
Article continued. In English, we want to add an N to the article when it is in front of a word that starts with a vowel sound.
Yeah, can you repeat vowel?
Vowel. Vowel.
Yeah. Yeah, good. And Andy, can you read the examples?
For example, an amazing shot, vowel A, an elephant, vowel E, an impossible triangle, vowel I, an open quote, vowel O.
Really nice job. Great pronunciation. Impossible triangle is a really commonly mispronounced word in English. Andy, great work. Christian, can you read the next part?
The long U sound, U is an exception. For example, a unicycle.
Yeah, good. And Maria, what about the next part?
Okay, words that start with the short U sound to pair with the article N. For example, N underbelly.
Good. An underbelly, or an underdog would be another one. An unbelievable shot. Okay, and Anna, does that make sense? Do you know a little bit more now when to use the article un and when to use the article a?
I understand now.
Okay.
It's the first time I heard that rule.
Yeah, it's pretty tricky. But good. Awesome. Any questions on this page? Does anybody have any questions? Okay, good. And let's try some pronunciation. Let's start with Anna. Can you read the title?
Pronunciation.
Yeah, pronunciation. One more time. Pronunciation.
Pronunciation.
Perfect. And let's have Anna. Can you play the waiter? And Andy, can you play the customer? Actually, and then Christian, before they start, can you read the sentence at the bottom of the page?
Remember, emphasize the most important words in the sentence. Try to listen to these words. They will help you understand the rest of the sentence.
Yeah, okay. And Anna, can you play the waiter? And Andy, can you play the customer?
Okay.
Welcome to Chi-Chi's. How many in your party?
There are just 4 of us today.
Okay, great. Follow me, please.
Thanks.
Here's your table. Can I get you anything else?
Just some water, thanks.
I'll be right back with that.
Nice. That was good. Good pronunciation, guys. And Anna, nice job trying to emphasize these big words. So just one small thing. Even when people in English speak quickly, the words that are important in a sentence are always a little bit more emphasized. So if I said, welcome to Chi-Chi's, how many in your party? You can't really hear in your, how, or welcome to. And just the kind of intonation. So just 4 of us today. So today would actually probably be, okay, great. Follow me, please. Thanks. Here's your table. Can I get you anything else? Again, all those words are just run together. So let's try one more time. Christian, can you play the waiter? And Maria, can you play the customer? And can you try to just talk quickly and emphasize these big words?
Welcome to Chi-Chi's. How many in your party?
There's just 4 of us today.
Oh, great. Follow me, please.
Thanks.
Here's your table. Can I get you anything else?
Some water, thanks.
I'll be right back with that.
Thank you.
Nice. Awesome job, guys. So really good pronunciation, good reading. Let's go to the next page. And so let's try some role plays. And let's start with Maria. Can you read the first role?
Okay, you are a customer. Tell the waiter the food is undercooked. You are in a rush.
Okay, and sorry, can you repeat rush? Rush.
Rush.
Perfect. Nice job. And Christian, can you play the next role?
You are the waiter. Try to help the client without having to talk to your manager.
Good. Sorry. And yeah, you're. And so can you guys go ahead and play that role?
Should I start the exercise now?
Yeah, sure.
But who? Me and
Christian.
Christian? Okay. Sorry, waiters. Sorry, waiters. The food is undercooked. Please, I can talk to the manager of the restaurant.
Don't worry. Right now, I'll bring you another one. Well done.
Oh yes, thank you. But I need to talk about this problem because I don't understand. I didn't understand how this food is undercooked.
I'm sorry, my boss is not here right now. He'll be back later.
Okay, but who I can to talk about this?
You have to come back later, maybe at night.
Really? I need to. Okay, don't worry.
Nice job, guys. That was good. Yeah, so some really good talking. Who can I talk to about this, Maria? Maybe would sound a little bit better, but that was good. Anna, can you read the next role right here?
You are the customer. Ask for something to eat and drink.
Yeah, and actually, this one's a little bit more fun. We're almost out of time. Anna, can you read this bottom one?
Sorry?
So can you read the bottom role instead?
You are the customer.
Hmm.
You've had too much to drink, and you think you are being overcharged.
Overcharged.
Charged.
Charged. Charged.
Overcharged.
D.
I don't understand what overcharged.
Overcharged is when you're being charged too much. When people say that you're paying more than you think you have to pay.
Okay.
Yeah, so when people tell you that your bill is too high or higher than you thought it would be. Andy, can you play the waiter?
You are the waiter. Assure the customer that the bill is correct. Try to smooth out the situation.
Good. Can you guys go ahead and try those?
Okay. Okay, here's the bill. $500.
And Anna. Sorry, Anna, your microphone?
Sorry, teacher, I had problem with my headphone. Can you repeat, please?
Okay, so can you just play the customer? And so Andy said your bill is $500.
I am the customer, no?
Yes.
$500.
Yes.
Sorry. Can I have the check to revise my food?
Sorry.
I don't understand you.
Okay, so your bill is $500. You've ordered 2 bottles of imported Italian wines and a bottle of vodka.
But I didn't eat anything. Only a starter. I ordered only a starter. I don't understand because my bill is it's overcharged.
Okay, yeah, and you did order the appetizer, but afterwards you ordered a drink, and I think you are in a little bit of drunk.
Okay, can you bring me the wine later to revise the price of the wine?
Yeah, maybe we'd say, can you bring me the check so I can revise the prices? But that was good. Unfortunately, we're just out of time. So does anybody have any last questions?
No, it's clear.
Okay. Okay, good. You guys did a really good job today in class. if you don't have any questions, have a really good day, and hopefully I'll see you guys all again soon. But yeah, really nice job, everybody.